JonTron time again.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's one of your favorites. Is
funny.
that probably the favorite creator we've watched so far for you?
It's like the most fun content. So,
I like JonTron.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that the guy is like really funny and super creative, and his hot takes on things are hilarious, and I like it. His format is what draws me to his content the most, because you can always just count on it being off the wall and creative and outside of the box with the way that he pulls things off.
Right.
So I just always look forward to seeing how he's going to do stuff.
Just like the last one. Like, you didn't know that Phil Swift was going to be in that commercial till
No.
like halfway through
then,
or later. And then there he was.
And he set you up too. He's like, oh no, it didn't work. And it's like,
it did.
It did.
Yeah.
There he was.
Yeah.
So you never know what to expect from him. I kind of know what's coming a little bit with this one. So you said you had something to tell me, like when you first saw the name of this video, there was some kind of...
We'll pull up the video.
Okay. So it's, what is it? Titanic? Titanic? The Titanic?
So I looked...
Bye, Shorty. By the way, Shorty disappears when we bring up the video.
Bye, Shorty. He'll be in the exact same position when we get finished with this. But I looked at this video and I was like, I don't know what I'm saying. I was like, Titanic?
Titanic. Okay.
Anyway.
Sure. So, without any further ado, the Titanic by Jon Tron. You gotta love that intro.
Jon Tron.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
I see what you're talking about. She's right there on the water. But I don't know, man. I don't think we can make a game out of this. Nah, man. Plenty of games have boats that ain't sank yet. I mean, look at Call of Duty boats. Mediocre sales. But Sunk Boats DLC? Platinum seller. Oh, okay. So I suppose what you're telling me is that we should not make a game about the Titanic sinking.
Yeah, believe it or not, someone out there actually decided it would be a good idea to make a game based off of the Titanic. You know, the great Titanic disaster of 1912 where 1,500 people met their fate with Davy Jones in one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. That's like making a game about the Pompeii volcano incident. Tap A quickly to not die as fast! For some of the games like this one, Titanic, Adventure Out of Time, I can kinda see where they were coming from at least. The Titanic was sort of a mysterious event, so they tapped into that and created a point-and-click adventure mystery game about it. It's pretty atmospheric, but it has that old, quirky 90s PC game vibe. You know the one. This one.
You came after all this time.
Come on, lady, give me some space.
Come here. I'm trying.
This kind of reminds me of
I'm gonna get there. Oh,
Pinocchio
there he
game
is.
that I have.
Max,
Like a
really?
PC Pinocchio game.
Philadelphia, PA.
Jim Belushi? Is that you? Did you travel back in time to hide from the fact that you were in hoodwinked?
It is good to see you up and about. You've been in your cabin the whole voyage.
I bought the ticket. I'll do what I want. But that's not why we're here today. Now, that game may be silly, but what I have to show you right now defies explanation. An NES game based on Titanic.
What?
The movie. The movie.
What?
The movie!
With any major commercial success,
It's
there's
not-
an inevitable
that's not a
influx
real
of
game.
off-brand or
I don't know.
unlicensed merchandise to capitalize on the hype. And apparently, James Cameron's 1997 film Titanic was no exception. The movie grossed over $2 billion worldwide, and the only movie to pass it up since is James Cameron's very own Avatar with $2.7 billion.
I don't think that still
I
stands
get it was
anymore.
popular, but a video game about Titanic, the movie,
What would it
and
be?
an
I think
NES
Endgame
game. We have a
is-
Chinese company to thank
I
for
don't know.
blessing us with this game, specifically Shenzhen Nanjing, true prophets of our time.
Titanic came out in 1997. I mean, the N64 and the PS1 were already out. Who was this meant to be marketed to? No, really. What, moms? Kids? Anyone? The Iceberg fans? Anyone at all? Would you buy that? None of y'all wouldn't buy that. You're not fucking stupid.
Oh my God.
Would you just listen to that? Majesty. Celine Dion would be so proud if she was still with us. You can pick from Rose or Jack. But with my thorough understanding of the film, I'm gonna say that Rose is probably the better option. Hey, but what can I say? I've always been a fan of Certain Doom. Let's go with Jack. For some reason, Jack's name has like a blood splatter on it. Is that supposed to be symbolic?
Good God, China. All about symbols. Couldn't even make the alphabet.
Do not give up. Do not be discouraged. You will be able to get out of here. It's not even poetic. It's just like they're on opposite balconies yelling practical advice to each other. Now, I gotta say, they knew what they were doing with this one. Starting us off right in everyone's favorite scene, next to the sex car. Yeah, so far so good.
It actually looks pretty good.
This is just what he does when you stand still. Wipes head, spits, turns around, repeat. All right, this is fantastic. Oh, wow, okay. This game barely has any controls, apparently. I don't even understand how to move it. I bet you controlling the robot on Mars right now would be easier than this. And to do that, you have to send a goddamn signal off the sun into the robot and back to Earth. I bet there'd be less input lag. What did I expect? You're just trying to get from one end of the map to the other while dodging rats and ghost barrels. Just another day on the Titanic, folks. I can't quite get on the crate here. Okay, died to a rat. Probably should have just waited to die the cool way, Jack, all right? It's coming in like 20 minutes. You blew it on a rat.
Hideous.
You blew it on a fucking rat. You can't even attack, or if you can, I don't know how.
But they had to stay true to the film, didn't they? I mean, can you blame them? This is a story about love, not violence.
I'm low on hearts. I better pick one up so the rat doesn't get me again. Oh, so hearts equals lifesaver?
Then what equals heart?
I can't even begin to wrap my head around that. I have no idea how to replenish health, and I don't even think you can. The next level is the hull of the boat or something. Wow, I can't get past this part. Where do you go? Seriously. There's spikes on the floor, and there's no way around that I can see. This sucks. Oh my God!
Wow.
There she goes.
I have never experienced a continue screen that made me feel that guilty. I mean, it's my fault that happened. I did the Titanic.
It was him all
along. I just want
along.
to point out that the two choices we're given here are continue and start.
Guys, stop. You're giving me too many options. I'm only one man here.
Playing with Rose is hilarious, though. She actually picks up her dress to jump. Hey, game journalists, look at that. They're not sexualizing your women for once. Isn't it all you hoped for?
So thank God that's over. I mean, it's over, right? There's not more, right? I mean, surely there weren't two companies crazy enough to do something like this. Right? Everyone at home? Are you sitting? I mean, probably weird if you were standing watching this. I mean, you got some sort of standing desk? Think you're better than me, don't you? Now, there was one more company that made a game based off this Titanic movie craze, and it's not really possible to find it as a whole game, or at least I couldn't. It comes on this cartridge called the Super New Year 15-in-1 cart. Accurate name!
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, let me tell you, this game's expertly programmed. When you boot this game up, you're presented with a random selection screen that's sometimes in Chinese, sometimes in English, and sometimes without the full game list. If you're lucky and you get the right screen with all the games on it, you won't even know where to find the game because for some reason it's been split up into two pieces. If you want to play as Jack, it's called Hacker, and if you want to play as Rose, it's called Heroine. But why though?
What?
Wait.
Titanic.
Titanic is better.
I would play any game on earth. Yes, I would play any game on earth. I would play any game on earth, but I won't play that.
But he's going to.
Oh my God, what is that?
I bet you thought that was a typo, huh? The name of the episode? Hey guys, look! John made a mistake
I
on
really
the
did
internet.
at first.
There's a bunch of comments down there already about it, but I'll tell you what. I wish that was a typo. Because no one wants something like this for mankind. The fact that this exists means we already lost.
Why bother changing the name if you're just going to steal the likenesses of the two main characters anyways?
Well, let me tell you, it's a good thing they didn't misspell Leonardo DiCaprio's face or we would have really had a problem.
All right, let's begin. In 1912, there is a noble American girl, Rose. She tried to get away from her arranged married, which is forced by her mother. At the same time, she met Jack, who was the young man on Titanic. Since Rose made a friend with Jack, he lighted on her life.
Yeah, based on that car scene from the movie, I think he might have lighted on a couple of her other things, too.
They were also fall in love with each other. It made up a very touching and tragic love story. This is mostly just tragic.
Oh,
what?
Oh, hey, Jack! I know the ship's sinking, but we gotta keep our cool here. You wanna add to the list of casualties? I don't think it was the iceberg that killed all those people. I think it was Jack.
Oh, the first thing when I saw the movie, the first thing I said out the theater, I interrupted the whole group. I said, "Where's the fighting?"
Well, to my surprise, this game actually controls well. The fighting is tight and
looks
responsive.
good.
It's pretty satisfying to punch dudes. You can finally punch the rats this time around. That's good. Is he reading a newspaper? Oh, he's drawing. Get it? Because he draws in the movie? Remember? This is definitely accurate to the movie. Remember? Excuse me, Titanic management. I think you may have a well-endowed man standing in one of your grandfather clocks. I just thought I'd warn you. Oh, the chef's fighting! Oh, the chef's mad. I'll tell you what, that's bad.
You
Chefs
can't
are natural
unsee it.
pests.
It's just
Is
there.
the chef off? You've done something wrong. Oh, shit! Sorry about that. I didn't see you standing there.
What can I say? Tensions were high.
In most games that involve burly men destroying everything, a health power-up would consist of something like a turkey leg or a roast chicken. But in this game, you pick up lobster and wine.
The bougiest of beat-em-ups.
Eventually, you get to fight a boss that's essentially if Mr. T was infused with Donatello from the Ninja Turtles. Now that's a pretty dangerous combo right there. All right, we're on the next level. No, all right, okay, hold on.
Snakes!
Rats? Understandable. Bats? A bit weird, but
What?
I guess I can
With
see
all
the
the damn
cobras?
snakes
Unless this
on the
ship was
damn
headed to a
Titanic
snake charming
or Titanic.
convention, this is absolutely unreasonable. Hey, okay, it's no wonder the ship went down between Jack beating up every capable person running it and fucking goddamn cobras everywhere. I can hear the captain right now. Yes, I'm looking out for icebergs, but currently I'm fending off a nest of cobras and a very aggressive man from Wisconsin. Also, I love when you punch the cobras, they react like they didn't even see it coming. They're just like, whoa, I'm out, that was a bad one. Okay. The lifesavers try to kill you in this game. I'm pretty sure this is the literal opposite of what a lifesaver is named for and supposed to do. How did both of these games fail to use lifesavers as some sort of appropriate object? If you're asking me, that is proof of a grand deity right there, or maybe the proof of the lack of one. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember the part where Jack fights Herman Munster on top of a smaller ship on top of the Titanic. That was the best
Is that a boss?
I don't even know what's this guy's problem. He attacks you by firing a gun angrily and thrusting his dick at you. I don't know, we're in international waters. I guess anything goes. Once you beat this guy, he's like, "You have bested me. Here is the deed proving so."
Man, 1910 times were weird.
This time around, we're playing as Rose, who's a geisha ninja, apparently. Oh, yeah. Come on.
Where
Get
did
him.
that
Get
come
him, Rose.
from?
You're an independent woman. Can't forget the flying eggplants.
Man, 1910 times were scary.
All right, finally. Beat him. See you later, Herman Munster, again for some reason.
Every night in my dreams, I see you. I feel you.
It's beautiful. It was the most beautiful love story I've ever seen. When we have kids, we're sitting out on a beautiful summer's night. I'm gonna look you in the eyes, Rose. I'm gonna be like, remember when you beat up that fat guy who was trying to kill you with a shotgun and knocked Herman Munster off the Titanic a couple times? I'm glad we made it through that. I love you.
You know what? I think you're right. On second thought, I don't think it's gonna work. But I got one for you better. Schindler's List HD Remix.
Jon JonTron is made possible in part by companies like Audible.com.
Not a good idea.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you feel like supporting JonTron, consider signing up for a 30-day trial at audible.com using this link, audible.com/JonTron. It's audiobooks, so if you like to listen to those, it's very good for that.
Laser eyes,
if you don't like what you see, it's hassle-free. You can just cancel. My personal recommendation for you this month is Samuel L. Jackson's Go the Fuck to Sleep. Yeah, that's a real thing. Book? You can, if you sign up right now, you can get it for free.
I feel attacked.
It'll right to sleep.
By you and JonTron.
Folks. And don't forget, if you want to watch more JonTrons, click those annotations.
JonTron, bringing it home. Bootleg video games. They're out there. My dad actually, he got deployed to the Middle East, and he was a combat engineer in the National Guard at the time, and he was gone for about a year.
Oh yeah, all those movies.
And then when he came back, he had a whole bunch of bootleg DVDs and movies that they would just sell out in the markets there.
Like in plastic sheets.
Yeah, they were like in plastic sheets with like these printed on labels and stuff. It was pretty hilarious.
We went over for like, I think it was last Christmas, and your stepmom was like, "Do you want any of these? Because we're moving."
I should have just got.
We got a few actually.
Where are they? Do we still have them?
I'll have to look in the DVDs. If we can find them, we'll put them in.
Yeah, we'll put them in the video. But yeah, so like, I bet that there were a lot of games that were there. I bet you he could have gotten his hands on.
Hooked you up.
Yeah, some bootleg video games. But I've seen those before. I've seen ROMs of those on the internet that you can download and stuff. Like, and you know those systems that you can buy, it's like preloaded with 500 games. It's a lot of shit like that. Titanic. Tons of Titanic. You can get that at the flea market near you, I'm sure. Probably not a good idea right now.
Don't do
that. Yeah, I'm not surprised that those were trash. They looked actually a lot better.
The second one looked really good.
Well, I've seen some really shitty Nintendo games. Really, really bad looking ones. Yeah. So, for those being just projects that some random bootleggers were making, it was actually pretty good.
Is he snoring?
Yeah, he is. He's a lump. He's taking a nap right now. But what did you think?
It was good. It was funny. Especially he was like just dunking it in the tank, the water. But yeah.
Yeah. I think that his like cuts where he'll like cut away from the video to like his face and he's like doing something awkward.
Yeah.
That shit always cracks me up.
Like a crazy voice or
yeah. He's super funny.
He is really funny.
But yeah, let's see. Bootleg games for me. Oh, I actually have one here. This is Resident Evil 1.5. And I saw this on a Facebook group and thought that this was like a legit licensed thing where they started working on the second Resident Evil and got really close to finishing it and then scrapped it completely, started a new storyline with different characters, and then like put that one out. And that's the Resident Evil 2 that came out. This is the one that got scrapped. And somebody put it on a disc and made a fake case for it and stuff. And I got it, and luckily I have a modded PS3, so I'm able to play it. But it's not legit. It's fan made, and they did a pretty good job. But yeah, I totally got duped on that.
Yeah, I remember when you bought that, and you were so pumped, and then you got it, and you got so pissed off.
Yeah, because I didn't even think I was going to be able to play it. I was just like, what the fuck, man? I just blew my money on this, and it's not even... It's just a,
Just a prop.
Just a prop. But I put it in the PS3, and it started working. I should stream that at some point, just to let people check it out. But bootleg games, sometimes they're cool, sometimes they're this. JonTron, always hilarious. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for us.
That's gonna do it for us watching Titanic.
Titanic.
Anyway.
And Shorty taking a nap. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there are any more videos that you want us to react to, go ahead and suggest that in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. And if you want to see more content, which we're going to continue to produce because we enjoy doing this for you guys, it's fun for us as well, then go ahead and subscribe because you don't want to miss it. But until the next one, we'll see you later. To the end. That's awesome. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be putting out some more gameplay footage, tons of reactions, going to make some retro, like nostalgic videos, just having fun with this channel and trying to put out content that I hope you all enjoy and that I like to make. So go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.